Okay, so we're here with Rebecca Carman, who's the manager of Carphone Warehouse here in Patrick Street in Cork. Rebecca, can you tell us a little bit about how you feel about having us in store today?
Brilliant. Well, Blueface and Carphone have recently combined to create a real good and perfect solution for our customer, when our customer are the heart of everything we do every day. So we're here today to really get behind our customers, the entrepreneurial spirit of who will pitch a 3-minute idea, strong commercial on how they're going to possibly win a prize of €50,000. Carphone Warehouse will also be giving a big proportion of that prize as well.
Hi guys, thank you for coming along today. Welcome to Carphone Warehouse here in Patrick Street in Cork. First of all, before we start, I'd like to introduce our judges. So first we have Alan Foy, CEO of Blueface. We have Mr. Frank Hannigan, Chairman of Razor Communications. We have Nigel Heenan, MD of Heenan PR. And we have Mark Condon of Electromaster. Guys, thank you very much for taking the time to come
Frank,
today.
you're going to be one of our judges here today. What are your thoughts about entrepreneurship in Ireland at the moment?
Well, I think one of the great things about Ireland is we are extremely good at entrepreneurship. We're very much open to starting our own businesses, and when it goes to global surveys like GEM, we are one of the most entrepreneurial countries in the world. So it's very comforting to know that there's so many people out there who can create wealth and jobs for the Irish.
And what advice would you have for anybody who's wanting to start a business?
I think the key thing is to have a very clear vision about what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Be able to explain very clearly what the value proposition is, and spend the time to get that right first. Much more important than business plans is to understand what your business model is, your customer base, and what your offer to those customers is.
Yeah, absolutely. So Nigel, you're one of our esteemed judges at the Blueface Elevator here today in Cork. Heenan PR is one of the sponsors of the competition. What does it mean to you to be involved in a competition like this?
Oh, well, yeah, we're delighted to have been invited to be involved in this competition. It means a number of things to us, but most importantly, it gives us an opportunity to go around the country and see some really great, innovative, young, nascent Irish businesses in their early stage, and to see some wonderful ideas, some great entrepreneurs, and just to see the depth and breadth of if you like, creativity, entrepreneurial creativity that we actually have in this country. It's something that gives me a great sense of pride, if you like, but also a sense of optimism for the future that we have in this country.
Absolutely, there's some amazing ideas out there, and we've certainly seen some really great entrepreneurial talent so far.
Condon of Electromaster, you're one of our esteemed judges here today at Blueface Elevator in Cork. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, Electromaster has been based in Cork for over 20 years. We distribute telephone systems for Panasonic, would be our main brand, and we have over 30 people working in the group at the moment.
Okay, and that was a company started in Ireland?
Started by my father, so it's a family business. My brother's also involved in it, so it's very hard at the moment, but very enjoyable still, and that's still dealing with an awful lot of companies that we know for a long number of years.
Absolutely. And what are your thoughts about entrepreneurship in Ireland at the moment?
No better time to try and start something, because everybody's looking for a different idea, something new.
I'd like to introduce my company, Rigbag. Rigbag is an action sports company. Action sports are sports in which you compete against yourself or your environment, or where there's an element of risk involved, like martial arts, skydiving, surfing, bungee jumping, that kind of thing. Action sports are great fun, and they're very challenging, but unfortunately one of the big challenges with action sports is that it's quite expensive to get involved, and information can be quite hard to come by. The equipment is very specialised. A lot of the information that's out there is contradictory, or it's put out by so-called experts. This is where we come in. We're going to provide a global online platform that brings the action sports community together to share information and leverage value. We will provide a platform where action sports athletes can come on, they can swap goods, they can sell goods, they can buy goods, they can trade goods with each other, they can upgrade their goods against the value of what they had before. They can swap tips on how best to get anything done in their sport.
Which will become a social franchise. It's called Local Switch, and it's powering neighbourhoods that run on themselves. We aim to create jobs, lower costs and raise business revenue. Practical examples of this are district heating, which we put in Cloughjordan, Eco Village, community support and agricultural farms, where you do a €20 direct debit into the account of 3 farmers, and then the community, 40, 50 families, tell those farmers what to grow for them. And you get all your poultry supplied, you get all your veg supplied, you get all your dairy supplied. Community recycling, there's biofuels, there's about 36 enterprises we've identified. Jordan is that in each and every time you set up a cooperative, it has to be based on sound principles. It has to be based on the fact that the production is locally, so that could be Miscanthus for the fuel, it could be veg for the food, it could be a community wind turbine for the electricity. So we're only different to cooperatives in the sense that we want to use that as a method, but it could also be companies limited by guarantee and companies limited by shares. We want to use the cooperative structure in a franchise sense. If you think.
Actually, I saw this advertisement 3 hours ago on our own page. Anyway, just a start. So my name is Csaba, or Csabi. I'm from Hungary. I have been in Cork for 4.5 years. I studied economics and tourism, and I love traveling, and I always wanted to go to other countries, so that's why I ended up in Ireland 4.5 years ago. I also lived in 5 other countries, but I like Ireland the most so far, so I'm still here, despite the rain. I would like to introduce ICC, International Club Cork, which I founded 3 years ago with 3 members. By putting up posters in cafeterias and universities, and later on I discovered that with the help of the social media it can grow rapidly. So today, 3 years after founding, we have 1,600 members, active members. We do social services. We create a whole social experience for them, so based on their needs. So it could be, if they would like to improve a language, we have a language exchange groups every week with 60 to 80 people. We organize trips around Ireland if they would like to get to the country. We organized events, music events, karaoke parties.
Three participants very carefully, and we were again impressed and impressed with the level of quality of answers. We've decided today that Rigbag and Randall are today's winner and will be going to the final in Dublin. Thank you.
Elevator pitch here in Cork.
Thank you.
You're with Rigbag, your pitch. So tell us a little bit about Rigbag.
Rigbag is an action sports community company. We're building an online platform that will allow action sports athletes and companies to come together to leverage value and share information.
Brilliant, sounds fantastic. So it encompasses all kinds of outdoor sports, mountain biking,
yeah,
running.
everything from skydiving, surfing, bungee jumping, martial arts, all challenging action sports where there's an element of risk involved, basically.
Okay, great. And is the idea to get companies to sponsor people to do it, or?
No, our whole idea is that because action sports equipment is so expensive and everything around action sports is expensive, we're trying to make it easier for people to get involved.
Okay.
So people can come on, they can swap their old equipment, they can trade it in against new equipment, they can give away their equipment they're not using anymore.
Yeah.
They can come on and get information about where's the best skydiving club, who's the best company to do a bungee jump with, and so on.
Social network for adrenaline junkies.
Basically, yeah.
Sounds fantastic. Okay, well, we wish you the best of luck in the
Thank
competition.
you very much.